Wait, this is another movie that's an old nudie cutie? Huh, geez. Get ready for some top-notch acting, folks. And viewer discretion is advised. What's with the title credits? This thing isn't a silent movie, is it? Oh, that's cute. We're just going to rip off Stanley Kubrick's Dr. Strangelove now? They both came out in 1964, so I suppose this might have been funny in 1964. If you know old movies and media, these names would have you cracking up. Well, maybe not cracking up, but possibly cracking a smile. Okay, at least we won't have any more surprises in the credits. What? Ah, whimsical music in New York City. Look, there's some used needles on the ground. Oh, and keep an eye out for the homeless guy taking a dump on the sidewalk. Ah, Marlboro Reds. Now I have a hankering for some Ben and Jerry's.
My name's Claire. Claire Conway.
There's talking. There's actually talking. We're 4 minutes in, and this is the first dialogue. 4 minutes is a long time not to have dialogue in movie terms.
Martha and I were matched up by an IBM machine by a roommate service.
One of them fancy city folk IBM machines, huh? Well, la-dee-da, Professor.
You know what I watched last night? 2 of those ghastly horror films.
Yeah, who would watch horror films?
I know exactly what you saw. The Monster from the Hairy Planet. And Dracula Meets the Beatles.
I want to see that movie. But any Beatles movie would be better than Magical Mystery Tour. Can we get some bigger plants, please? We need bigger plants.
I visited Martha once in the hospital where she worked. It was an incredible and creepy place. The lab where she had to work was filled with thousands and thousands of rats and mice and other animals that were constantly being experimented on.
What kind of hospital experiments on rats? That's weird, right? That seems weird. So underwear in 1964 was just outfits girls wear to festivals nowadays. Okay, got it. I have a new goal in life. I want to be the guy on a movie set chucking rats at an actress.
It had never occurred to me before that Ken and Laurie had...
Sound? Can we fix the sound, please?
Please, what about it?
Remember this morning the strange premonition of danger I had?
Yes, I heard it too.
Is a man doing the ADR voiceover? What the heck? And remember how I said every nudie cutie is ADR'd? You better believe this one is too.
Of course. There are billions of nudists in the world.
Billions? There are billions of nudists in the world? I'd like to check the math on that, please. Is that one of the coolest cars you've ever seen? That's one of the coolest cars I've ever seen. Why is this taking so long? Have you never taken a shirt off before? Let's go already! So I guess we're at Camp Sunshine now? Well, you know what they say. When in Rome! What do you mean I'll lose viewers? No one wants to see you with a shirt off. Okay, yeah, you do have a point.
Then, looking around, I saw somebody still wearing clothes. Susanna explained that this was her half-brother, Hugo, a rather simple fellow who served as the gardener at Camp Sunshine. The fun that we had and the pleasures of my newfound way of life.
Oh yeah, this is called Monster of Camp Sunshine. We're 26 minutes in, and this is the first reference to anything monstery. Oh, okay then. We're suddenly back in New York. No need for an explanation. Let's just jump back to New York. What is happening right now? Why are we watching a guy walk around the city? Do something! Ooh boy, we have zany music. Something funny is about to happen. Oh, he caught a hot water bottle. Hilarious. We then spend 4 minutes watching this guy fish and pull up stupid items, like a tire tube or a bag. 4 minutes of watching a man fish in a movie. Whoops, I just littered glass into a creek, but it's the 60s, baby. No one needs to clean it up. Giardia Theater presents...
What the hell is that?
We kept waiting for a letter to come from Susanna. We found out later that her mind was so distracted by the accident that she had forgotten to write us and tell us that she had closed the camp.
Does anyone know who Susanna is? I don't even know the names of the main characters.
Listen, I just decided to model those topless bathing suits for you. After all, I am a nudist.
You mean you go to a nudist camp and all that?
Yes, both Marta and I are.
Listen, the next time you're going out, can Laurie come? I think it'd be good for her.
You mean your secretary? The lady who said she'd never take her clothes off in front of anyone ever? You mean that gal? Of course. Why didn't I think of that?
Now that Ken knew about us both being nudists, I wondered if Marta had told Harrison about us. They were becoming awfully close friends.
What? Who's Harrison? You can't introduce a love interest 42 minutes into the movie. Everyone in the Empire State Building is having the best day of their lives right now.
Get the window. Susanna! Oh!
You know who this movie needed as the monster? Tor Johnson. Someone call an Uber. The music is drunk. The monster is out. Is something about to finally happen? See what happens when you go nudist? You get stalked by an axe-wielding monster. Nudity. Not even once.
My brother's a monster.
We're going back to the southern accent again?
It was an accident. Some chemicals in the water.
Oh wait, and the southern accent is gone. Never mind.
Listen, about all this, let's not tell the others. It would spoil Claire's birthday party.
What? No! This is pretty dang important, lady. There is an axe-wielding monster on the loose, and you don't want to spoil a birthday party? What's wrong with you?
Give me the directions.
People writing down directions. The monster of Camp Sunshine.
A monster? A monster? In a nudist camp?
Is that Sammy Davis Jr.? How'd they get Sammy Davis Jr.? And now we have a guy parachuting? What? What's happening? What? What the heck is going on? What? Did we just get one of the best death scenes ever put to film? I think we did. I've never known less about what's happening in a movie than I do right now.
And that's all that's left of the monster of Camp Sunshine.
A rock? What? No time for sadness, though. It's time to get naked, and that's how it ends? What? So should you watch it? Well, it's like I've said in previous Nudie Cutie reviews, you have to really like this style of film to enjoy it. The editing is bad, the acting is bad, the lighting is bad, the audio is bad, The only thing good about it is the look into the past of daily life in the 1960s that only a low-budget movie can do. That's why I enjoy these films. It stars no one, and the director was Ferenc Larraguet, who only did this movie and then disappeared into obscurity. About midway through this movie, during this scene, I started thinking, has anyone done a modern-day throwback to Nudie Cuties? I'm talking ADR over the whole movie, shots like this one with no one talking, just music and people doing random things with random footage of city life thrown in to fill time. And no, Monster of the Nudist Colony does not count. That was a late-night cable movie. Real Nudie Cuties don't have sex in them. All I can really think of is Orgy of the Dead 2, which I have reviewed, but that's the only one I can think of. And that one takes place in a cemetery, not a nudist colony. If there's a director out there looking for an idea, I just gave you one, but let me do a cameo or something. So if you're into this style of movie, you can check out Monster of Camp Sunshine on Tubi or Fossum for free. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and follow me over on X and Instagram so we can talk about bad movies. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time on Bad Movies Deep Dive with me, Dave.